All right, so glad you could join us on the Weather Network. Lots going on here. Well, first of all, we'll begin with a bit of a summary over the weekend. And my goodness, we really had a big contrast in the kind of weather you would expect. Here we are, 21st day of October, so we can get a little bit of everything. In Paris, Ontario, had some of that fog, some of that mist, but also very warm temperatures through the afternoons, and you're going to be feeling more of that. Biggest story, though, was clearly in the west, where we had that atmospheric river, which brought some significant rainfall, flooding rains, and in fact comparable in many cases to the big one in November 2021. A few differences. November 2021 was actually a Category 5 on the scale, the atmospheric river scale, which measures really duration and intensity. This one was a 4, but this one was really targeted for really Metro Vancouver and also southern Vancouver Island. Take a look at that. Downtown Vancouver, 188 millimeters of rain. This was from when it began on Friday to when it ended on Sunday. And Coquitlam, almost 300 millimeters of rain. I mean, the flooding that was happening there, the ponding and pooling out on the waterways, the streams and the rivers flowing very aggressively. The one thing, though, that was missing, and by the way, the frequency of Category 4 atmospheric rivers in BC, anywhere from 0 to 2, so they are pretty rare, and that doesn't mean it's going to be the south coast. Usually, if it's going to happen, it's often the north coast, right? Or sometimes California, for example. All right, so this afternoon, 11 degrees cooler. The one thing that I was mentioning, one thing that was missing this time around then from November 2021 was the snow melt that we had last time that really contributed to some, historic and catastrophic flooding into the Fraser Valley, Coquihalla, for example. But this afternoon, any rain you get will be much, much lighter. We don't expect much in the way of, additional precipitation amounts, certainly barely registering on our scale here around Vancouver. Still a bit of rain for the interior. Revelstoke picked up over 50 millimeters worth of rain, incidentally. Vancouver, the next few days, generally, again, chance of some rain showers, coolish temperatures. We'll worry about the weekend when we get there. Could be some more rain in that forecast. Look at the temperature contrast. 21 in Winnipeg today, 1 in Calgary and Edmonton. That cold front is dropping temperatures, also bringing some snow with it. I'll show you some amounts expected in a moment. And then tomorrow, as the front moves eastwards, those temperatures drop only 3 degrees in Regina from today through to tomorrow, and Brandon 9 degrees. So noticeably cooler, although in Alberta you will be drying up. So today the key thing is that in northern areas, Fort McMurray to Grand Prairie and even Edmonton, watch the drive this morning. Conditions deteriorating through the day around Calgary and the area, and certainly over towards Banff, Jasper, and Kananaskis. And through tomorrow, you'll see that snowfall has ended. But accumulations could be looking at 5 to 10 centimeters, especially as you get west of Calgary. So the western side of the city will likely outsnow the eastern side, but that snow will be moving eastwards through the course of the day. So nonetheless, it is going to be a challenging drive today. The first snowfall always is. By way of comparison, in southern Ontario, cottage country, eastern Ontario, Quebec, outstanding weather. Temperatures in the low 20s, sunshine. Beautiful day in the Maritimes, of course, election day in New Brunswick, passing showers in Newfoundland.